Alright, look. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Alright, look. We gonna do something new this year. Alright, shout out to my boy Boogie. I was on the phone with my boy Boogie and we was just chopping it up. And, look, I get it. The offensive line needs to block. Alright, ain't no point in having weapons if you can't block. But at the same time, it ain't like them scrubs was getting open, okay? Jalen Hyatt dropping balls, freaking Slayton being Slayton. Paris Campbell ain't do shit. And Isaiah Hodgins, I don't know where he was either. Everybody, they was all Casper the Friendly Ghost, okay? They was all a bunch of freaking Styles P album covers out there. Nothing but ghosts out there. So what we gonna do is we gonna start the wide receiver watch, okay? I was gonna call it the Stefon Diggs watch series, but Tee Higgins is looking mad in Cincinnati. And we a losing streak in Tampa away from getting Mike Evans. Because I know at least we can confirm that the Giants reached out to Mike Evans. Now, Joe Shane has shown you if he don't believe in something, he'll go fix it. He saw it with the linebackers. He saw it with the pass rush. He'll go out and address something if he feels it's a problem. Okay, so let's start with Stefon Diggs. This is the official Giants #1 receiver watch series. Let's start off with this little angry motherfucker in Buffalo. Okay, now, if y'all didn't know, Josh Allen throws a lot of picks. Okay, I know water is wet, pussy is pink. I get it. But did you see the way that the head coach and Stefon Diggs was mocking Josh Allen on the sideline, pointing at their head, like think, be smart, not dumb? They was playing them. One of the things that irks me the most in life is when people try to play me like I'm stupid. If I was Josh Allen, somebody got a water cooler thrown at their head, and they tried to tell me I was stupid. Be smart. You smarter than that. I can't take that. That's one of the things that my ego can't take, is someone trying to tell me I'm dumb. I can't take that. So you want to get me out of character? Play me like I'm stupid. See what happens to you. I can't take that. But I'm watching the way Stefon Diggs is treating Josh Allen. He don't love him no more. He don't love him no more. When you love your quarterback, you don't treat him like that. Word on the street. And did you see the beat reporter in Buffalo on the hot mic, how they was dogging Stefon Diggs, how he has a bad attitude and how he treats the media and how he walks around the locker room? That man do not want to be in Buffalo. All right, he does not want to be there. Buffalo already lost to Zach Wilson. That's the equivalent of losing to a practice squad quarterback, okay? It's not all roses in Buffalo right now. Keep an eye on Stefon Diggs. And you know who knows the most about that Buffalo locker room? You know who knows the most about the Buffalo organization? Joe Shane, Brian Dable. Who did we get Boogie from? Not my boy Boogie, but Boogie Basham, got it from Buffalo. Where did we get Isaiah Hodgins from? Got it from Buffalo. I'm just saying, Joe Shane know what's going on over there. Who's Stefon Diggs' favorite coach? Oh, yeah, Brian Dable. That's right, Brian Dable. Who got Stefon Diggs that ball? Brian Dable. Just saying. Everybody love Brian Dable, for the record. I see Gronk be bigging up Brian Dable. Everybody who's been around Brian Dable, big up Brian Dable. We love Coach Daves. Look out for Stefon Diggs. Okay, we saw what he did to Kirk Cousins. Let's not act like Stefon Diggs is above pulling an Antonio Brown and going crazy on Buffalo. Let's not act like that can't happen. So let's be on the lookout for the Stefon Diggs. Let's be on the lookout for him. Now, in Cincinnati, my man Tee Higgins is on the 5th-year option, and he got some triple donuts out there. Now, he's not on the 5th-year option. I'm sorry, because he's a second-round pick. So he don't get a 5th-year option. Only first rounders get 5th year. He's on the last year of his contract. They didn't come to an agreement last offseason. They just gave this dude Burrow a bag and a half. And now Tee Higgins is up for his contract this summer. They're not going to pay, not Tee Higgins, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is up for his contract. I'm sorry, isn't Jesse Bates one of the best safeties in football? Ain't he in Atlanta right now? I'm just saying, like, yo, Cincinnati, they don't really pay people. They're one of the best running backs in the league. Just have to take a pay cut. Joe Mixon. Cincinnati don't pay people. I mean, they pay Burrow because he's Burrow, but Cincinnati ain't trying to pay Tee Higgins and they about to pay Jamar Chase. Look out for the Tee Higgins trade. As of week 1, going into week 2, he put up a triple donut. My nigga had an Audi sign for a fucking stat line. Okay, my nigga had the Audi sign for a stat line versus the Browns. Okay, so look out for Tee Higgins. Okay, I got ears on the ground in Cincinnati. Big Fisk is on to Cincinnati. I got my ears to the ground. I got my Fisk-unit spies out there. If Tee Higgins even remotely got a frown on his face, I'm gonna know about it. Okay, if he show up late to practice, if he give a media member the bird, if he is not responsive to coaching, if he even remotely look upset, I'm gonna know about it. Because we on the Tee Higgins watch too. All right, so that's Diggs and that's Higgins. Now we got to move on to Mike Evans. Mike Evans is another one. They're not going to pay him. Mike Evans is a Hall of Fame receiver who walks out of bed and gets 1,000 yards a season. Every year Mike Evans has been in the league, this man has gotten 1,000 yards every single stinking season. For Tampa not to pay him, especially when Tampa pay everybody. Tampa take care of all their players. It's uncharacteristic for Tampa not to pay somebody. So for Tampa not to pay Mike Evans after all he's done, you know he getting up out of there. Look out for Mike Evans, especially considering the fact that we already contacted the Buccaneers about Mike Evans. We're already interested in Mike Evans. At least that's confirmed. We're already interested in Mike Evans. So be on the lookout for Mike Evans, okay? Because the Bucs are a losing streak away from getting rid of him. And not only that, you know what? It's not even about the losing streak, right? The Bucs, Mike Evans is like 2 good games away from being traded. Like Mike Evans mess around, had like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. They might trade him at his highest value. I don't think, even if the Giants don't get Mike Evans, I can't see him finishing the season in Tampa. And if Tony keep dropping balls, I think Kansas City going to be calling for him too. Definitely going to, see, and that's the thing, right? Giants fans, at least with Tee Higgins and Diggs, they're not getting traded to Kansas City. They're not getting traded to Kansas City. Like the Bengals and the Bills are not doing Kansas City no favors. So we would be first in line to get at a shot at Diggs or Tee Higgins. Now, on the flip side, if the Chiefs if the Chiefs call for Mike Evans, they're more likely to send Mike Evans to the AFC than keep him in the NFC, if y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, this was week 1, episode 1, the number 1 receiver watch for the Giants. Okay, this is, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wanted to see Wandale and Jalen Hyatt and all that other shit, but man, reality slapped me in the face, bro. I'm sorry, but nah, bro. Get Daniel Jones a reliable receiver, because Diggs and Gilmore had them dudes in prison. They was on 24-hour lockdown on Sunday night. I don't care about the offensive line. There was no separation in that secondary. We got to play the 49ers. We got to play the Jets. We got to play the Eagles. We got to play the Cowboys. Nah, bro, get me a stud out there, wide receiver, bro. I ain't got time, man. Did you see what Diggs did to the Jets secondary? That's a number 1 receiver. Did you see what Diggs did to that Jets secondary? Go get that. Go get that. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.